Hello everybody and welcome back to We Are United. On today's episode we will be talking about why I think Altay, I'm not going to try and pronounce his second name because I'm not quite sure how to, I'm just going to call him Altay. Why Altay should start over Andre Onana. I just think that when we saw him play yesterday, he was just like when you see Onana playing, he makes silly mistakes. Silly mistakes, and I know every goalie's going to do that, especially when you're at Man United, because pressure's on you more. We're not a very good club. We're a good club, but we're not great this season at defending. We've had Lisandro Martinez out, Casemiro out for a while, Rafael Varane in and out of injury. It's not been a great season injury-wise, but you can't put it all on that. I think we've just had a bad season in general so far, and obviously when you're a Man United goalkeeper, you're going to make silly mistakes at the minute. But I know it was only against Newport, but we looked a lot more like a better team with Altay. I'm gonna try to say his second name, and if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. I know it was just against Newport, but we looked a better team, and I think it was because we had Lisandro Martinez and Casemiro back, and I think it was a good midfield, like I said on my other video. But you see Onana playing, right? And when you see him playing out from the back, he doesn't play out from the back. Well, he plays out from the back sometimes, but most of the time he just lobs it up the pitch, trying to get one of them passes that can get him an assist. Whereas where we saw with Altay Bayindir yesterday, he's not like that. We saw him he looks a lot more chill. He looks a lot more composed. Playing out from the back, I think his playing out from the back yesterday was crazy good. Like, it wasn't crazy good, but it was good. Just keeping it simple. I think he made one lob pass, and I think it got to the player. It was really good from him, I think, yesterday. I think people are going to criticise him for conceding 2 goals against Newport, where I don't think... he couldn't have saved any of them shots, any of them goals. They were... Well, he could have, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he could have done anything more with the second goal, if anything. And I don't think he could have done much with the first goal. I think if it didn't deflect, he could have saved that shot, but I'm not a goalie. So if you're a goalie, tell me in the comments about whether you think he should have saved that that first goal. But when it deflects off a player's head or deflects off a player, it's gonna the goalie it's very rare that the goalie saves that, because he's gone one way knowing that the ball's going to go there originally, and then it's deflected and gone somewhere else. So it's, you're not saving them. But if Onana starts against Wolves, which, he will, Ten Hag loves him too much, and, we can't pay, I think it was 50 million? It might have been, I think it was 50 million or 40 million, I think, for Onana. You're not going to bench Onana for Bayindir. That's just not going to happen. Like, it would be amazing if he did, but I don't think he's going to do that, because Onana is, like it or not, he's our main goalie. The price tag, the way he was a key player in the Champions League last season for Inter, he's got a high profile. Bayindir hasn't got that high of a profile, and if you're that's why I don't think we'll start him, because Onana's got a higher profile. So it would be very weird now, and it's not going to happen. But it can't happen. It's impossible for Bayindir to be our main goal, but oh man, I just wish. You know what I think we should have done, yeah? I think we should have given De Gea a 2-year contract or 3-year contract, because I think we can still get another 3 years plus out of him. I think we should have gave him another contract and bought Bayindir in and rotated him and put him in the cup games. I think that would have been absolutely perfect. Don't get me wrong, De Gea's distribution wasn't great, but he was better than Onana. Let's be honest, guys. Like, he was just better at saving shots. Onana looks very... I don't know about you guys, but with De Gea, it was very rare that I didn't trust him when the opposition took a shot. But with Onana, I don't trust him even when they shoot from, 40 yards out. I don't trust him at all. He looks very awkward when he's, diving to make the save. He just looks... I don't know how to put it. He just looks really... I can't think of the word. Yeah, he just looks really awkward when saving. I don't know what it is. He's just... I don't know. But people say, oh, De Gea... The only reason De Gea made amazing saves is because he passed to the opposition. No, he didn't. Yes, he made a couple of mistakes, more than a couple. He made quite a lot of mistakes when passing out from the back, but that doesn't mean they're the only reasons that he made amazing saves. He made amazing saves because the team were crap. Let's be honest, guys. I genuinely think, and I'll stand by this, that we literally paid 50 million for someone that's better at passing. I mean, just let that sink into your head for a minute. We paid £50 million for somebody who is better at passing. You cannot tell me that is not crazy. That is mental. We paid £50 million for someone who is better at passing. De Gea was better at saving, and we've chosen passing over someone who's actually able to save the ball. That really shocks me. Like when I say that out loud, it just sounds crazy. We paid £50 million for someone who's better at passing. We paid £50 million for somebody who is... we paid £50 million for a goalie who basically their only good attribute is passing. And he's not even been great at that this season. And, I'm not saying that he's not a good goalie. Well, I basically just said that. But... no, guys, I regret saying that. He can save. He can save, but he's nowhere near the level De Gea was. And we've paid 50 million for someone who's just better at passing. And I wouldn't even say better at passing. Well, no, I'd say better at passing, but he's not that much better. He's given the ball away to the opposition at least 3 times this season. So we paid £50 million, but we've still got a goalie who gives the ball away. I mean, no, don't get me wrong, it happens. But I just don't understand why we paid that much money for someone who can pass better. And, Bayindir, I think that's how you say his name. He looks already better than Onana. He's so composed, and the way he can just jump up in the air and save the ball. I remember yesterday watching the match. I think it was towards the end of the match. jumped up in the air and just tipped it over the bar. He is a good goalie, but nobody's giving him a chance. Ten Hag is not giving him a chance. And people are trying to give him a chance. We all want to see Bayindir play over Onana. Well, not all of us. I'm going to see some people in the comments saying, "Oh no, I like Onana over Bayindir." Yeah, I get where you're coming from. On his day, Onana can be quite good, but he's not had many of on his days this season. He has made silly mistakes, man, that De Gea probably wouldn't have made. He cost us the Champions League. And, I do agree with people who say he's not the only one who cost us the Champions League. If the team didn't play poor, he wouldn't have had to make most of them saves. But let's be real, guys, he cost us the Champions League. Bayern didn't even get a chance in the Champions League. It just surprises me. I think that Bayern should definitely start against Wolves on Thursday. Don't get me wrong, he won't. But I just think if I was the manager of United, I would be starting him. But leave your comments in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye for now.